Hi everyone, welcome to Advice to Think Twice. Let's do our daily energy and advice reading. I hope you're all doing well. Thank you all for interacting with the videos, for liking them, sharing them, for your comments, even if it's just to say thank you or to say hi, or if it's just an emoji. And for subscribing, I appreciate all of that. And it helps the algorithm as well. So let's just jump in here, see what we have going on for my subscribers, my viewers, the collective. What is today about? Okay. And for those of you who don't know, I have a second channel linked below for any Pisces placements you may have, or even if it's just a house in your chart, feel free to check it out. You might have some messages over there as well. Okay, why am I showing you the bottom of the deck? I'm showing you the bottom of the deck today. We have the Three of Wands. So growth, expansion, something you've been hoping for. You're starting to see results. It's still like they're starting to come in, but you can see that they're about to come in, right? It's the anticipation phase, because you can see it coming and it's like, okay, it's coming. Oracle energy and advice for the collective. Okay, so let's see. First card representing the influence of the past on our current situation. We have the King of Wands. Did we have that yesterday? Can't remember. No. Anyway, King of Wands in the influence of the past on our current situation. This just, again, talks about something that you took control over, you took the initiative, you started something, even if it's just started a conversation, sent a message, sent an application, but you took leadership. Something caught your eye and it sparked your interest and you pursued it somehow, or you came across someone's path and you caught their eye. This could be with career, this could be with your business, love, whatever. So what you can expect to see today? Well, we have the moon. Not a lot. I feel like this is, for some of you, this is a secret admirer type of situation. And that can be in love, but it can also be to do with work. I feel like you impressed someone recently and they're like, let me keep an eye on that person. Let's see let me dig deeper into what it is that they're doing. I think they could be good for my team. I think they could be good for this project I'm trying to start. I think they could be good to work with. I think they could have a lot to contribute. I'm quite impressed with how they think. I'm quite impressed with their approach to things. I'm quite impressed with what they're posting. Okay, it could be something like that. So let's see where that's gonna go. Because with the moon and current energies, there's just, you might get hints of something. I also get a situation where someone's flirting with you, but you don't know that they're flirting. It's quite interesting. Or this could be vice versa. If you're trying to flirt with someone and you're not getting the reaction you were hoping for, just consider whether or not they can tell that you're flirting. You might have to be a bit more direct, because I get that particular scenario. Or someone's testing the waters with you somehow to see if you'd be interested in something. And again, it could be anything. But you might not be aware of that's what's happening. It almost feels like, for some of you, it feels like someone's interviewing you in a very informal setting. And you're just being yourself. You're still impressing them, but you're just being yourself. Versus if you knew that was some sort of interview situation, you'd prepare, you'd make sure, I don't know, you dress for it, you act right for it, you choose your words, and, but I feel like this is a situation where someone's interviewing you somehow, testing the waters with you, testing to see your reaction, testing to see what you would think and do in certain circumstances, but they're actually testing you for something, they're interviewing you for something somehow, but you're not aware of it, so you're just being yourself. Because I feel like hindsight, you would think, oh, I wish I'd known that, because maybe I wouldn't have said that. Or I would have said it, but just a bit more politely, or I would have, held back a little bit. Maybe I wouldn't have made 100 jokes, or I wouldn't have made that stupid joke, or because you thought it was just a chill conversation, right? Interesting. Okay, where is it going to go? Well, we have the Magician. It's going to go towards a formal conversation, an official interview, right? So this is today, it's a trial run. It's a test. This is where if someone's flirting with you and you don't know it, they're going to be more direct about it, right? They're going to name it, call it for what it is, be more upfront about it, or vice versa if this is you. But that's the transition. That's the progression here. If someone is testing the waters with you and you think you're just having a conversation and you're being yourself, by the end of the day or tomorrow, a couple of days later at the latest, you'll get an official letter, an official invitation to something, a meeting invite, and it will be a case of to follow up from what we've discussed previously. And you're thinking, what did we discuss? Because I wasn't aware we discussed anything. I just thought we were talking, shooting the whatever it is that they say, the phrase. But yeah, it's going to lead to an official something. Okay, someone's testing you for something. You don't know that they're testing you, or they're testing the waters. Now Pisces, I'm going to do the Pisces reading next, but you could be dealing with the Pisces. You could have a lot of Pisces in your chart, or this could be I said Pisces because of the moon for some of you, right? Pisces energy. Where it's like, it's not direct, it's not in your face, okay? And it could come from someone who is usually direct and in your face. So you're sitting there thinking if they had something to say, they would say it. They wouldn't tiptoe around it. That's not them. So you just dismiss it, disregard it as them flirting, for example. Because it's like, if they wanted to flirt, they'd be flirting. I wouldn't be wondering whether or not that's your perception of this person. If they wanted to talk to me about business, they'd be talking business. We wouldn't be joking, and you know what I mean? Okay. But yeah, the good news about it is you don't have to do anything different. Just be yourself. Keep your antenna up. There will be signs. There will be a feeling, oh, I wonder why they're asking me this. Or you'll be questioning yourself, was that flirting? That can't be flirting, right? I'm making it up. You'll have that kind of thinking when it comes to this situation. That was an interesting conversation. Where the hell did that come from? But yeah, all you gotta do is be yourself, be open, be honest. You've already impressed this person. If someone is asking you, how would you feel about, I don't know, I feel like this is a very roundabout way of them asking you something that they really want to know. So for example, if it's in love life, this person's not going to come up to you and ask you about your love life. This person's going to come up to you and ask you, how's your life? How's work? Are you busy a lot? What are your priorities in life at this point in time? Because they're trying to determine if you would have time for a relationship, right? Or they're trying to determine if they could have a place in your life because they're serious about you. So they're not interested in just seeing you every other week. So they're trying to understand what you got going on before they actually say what they really want to say, which is, I want to ask you out, right? So if someone's like talking to you in those terms, or like, hey, how's work? Do you have a lot on? What are your responsibilities? How's the team? Do you like this? Do you like that? They're trying to test the waters to see if you're content in your current role, i.e. if they offered you something else, you wouldn't take it. But it's someone who wants to be sure, or wants to have some level of certainty, if possible, that you're even interested in what they have to offer, because they're very serious about it. Okay, and I feel like that's where it comes from. They're not going to tell this or offer this to just anyone. You are their preference. If you said no, they'd have to go somewhere else. But you are their preference, okay? And they're just trying to gather information about you, get more information, understand your situation better before they approach you, even if it's to figure out how to tailor their offer to you so that it sounds appealing, right? What is Pisces interested in? What can I talk to Pisces about? Why do I keep calling you Pisces? For a lot of you, you're dealing with Pisces. But yeah, what is the collective interested in? Okay, what are their passions? What are their hobbies? Because that could be a good segue for this, Oracle energy. Proposal, listen. 27. A romantic or business opportunity is indicated. Okay, today's a test because someone's about to put down some sort of proposal. Again, that can be romantic. It can be to do with business, career, doing something together. It doesn't have to be this whole big thing, right? It's a daily energy. Doing something together, but it's very, to them, it's very serious. They're very serious about this. And they're going to be testing the waters with you somehow today. If this is vice versa, and you are thinking of approaching something or someone, this is a good approach to take. Test the waters, get more information, learn more about it first, learn more about that person, learn more about what their requirements are, so that when you go and talk to them about why you would be good for what they're offering, right, you know how to phrase things because you already know what they're looking for, so you know to use those particular words or to talk about those particular skills before you actually make the proposal, as in, hey, listen, this is my resume, can we have a conversation, can I interview for this, can I apply for this, right? Or giving them that official presentation of your work or who you are or what you have to bring to the table. Test it out in an informal setting first, even if it's just to get more information to make sure that this is something you want to pursue, right? But yeah, today is a test. It's a very funny, unusual setting for a test, but it's a test. And the good news is you don't have to prepare. You just have to be yourself. You just have to be yourself. Let's look at your fortune cookie for today, which can be linked to the reading, or it can be a completely separate, cute little message that's hopefully helpful. Fortune cookie for today. We have reinvent yourself. A transformation is taking place. Enjoy a new lease on life. Something big is about to come into your life, okay? And we have assert yourself at the bottom. Go for what you want. The time is ripe for soulmate connections. Birth of a child also likely. But yeah, you see how for those of you who you're considering going for this is again asking you, reinvent yourself, and assert yourself is saying, test the waters, learn more about the person or the situation so you know how to phrase what it is that you're offering. This is the same situation as if you were to apply for a job and you're looking at the job description first, and then you go in and you kind of tweak your resume to highlight certain parts and maybe take irrelevant parts out, or, you know, I don't know, put them towards the end, take them out of the spotlight. This is where it could be just that for some of you. You're tweaking your resume today, depending on which opportunities you're applying for, to use the same phrasing they're using, to highlight the things that they're highlighting so that it pops in their search and okay, that's exactly what we're looking for. And here it is, right? It draws their eye. It makes them interested. It makes them open. But yeah, for those of you, there's a big transformation about to happen. There's a big union, a big partnership, a big commitment, a big contract that someone is interested in starting with you, and they're going to be testing the waters somehow today. I'm going to be honest with you, for some of you, this is just going to go completely over your head, because in your mind, this is someone who, if you already know this person, whatever role they're playing in your life, in your mind, if they had something to say, they'd be saying it. We wouldn't be tiptoeing around it. So you're just dismissing, disregarding, or not acknowledging what it is that they're trying to do, and you're just being yourself. Be mindful of being closed off. I will say that. So if someone's just saying, you know, how would you feel? Well, you got so much going on. Do you have a social life, right? Or do you have time? Do you make time for yourself? What do you do for fun? Because they're trying to understand, if they were to approach you with a romantic proposition, for example, if you even had the time or interest to make time, right? And if you go, I'm so not interested, I'm so not doing it, I'm not, you know, I don't have time for anything, I don't even care about anything right now, they're not going to approach you. They're not going to move to the next level where they actually go, well, actually, I'm asking because I'd love to take you out, or, you know. So there's something big that's trying to come into your life, and it's very positive. It's very good. Whoever this is that's trying to approach you, you may not know this person at this point in time. This could come in out of the blue. And again, it's someone just testing the waters somehow, sending you a message, an email, something that you perceive as informal, And so you dismiss as, you might even think it's a scam. Now be careful with scammers, but this coming in out of the blue, for some of you, you're like, I don't know how this person got my number, or I don't know who this is, or I don't know why they're talking to me about this company, right? But if you engage, if you, again, be careful of scammers, obviously, but if you engage, if you ask more questions, if you answer their questions, they will pick up the phone and call you directly and be like, okay, can we talk? Or do a video call so you can actually see the person you're talking to, or invite you to a meeting, or follow up somehow in a more official setting. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, if you're completely closed off to things and that's what you're saying, this might not come in at all, not at this point anyway. All right, so this is what I have for us today. Very interesting reading. It's kind of funny. I'm waiting to see what happens. Let me know. Keep me posted, okay? I'm going to leave it there. Have a fantastic day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.